Hola guys, how are you? Welcome back. This is Biased and Unbiased. I'm Sanjay,
I'm Sonia.
and today
Hmm.
we'll be discussing what do women really want?
What do you really want?
I want a man, I want money, I want cars, I want assets, I want bags, I want shoes, I want clothes. We want a lot of things. But how do you tell that we want them?
But really, see, already. I think Nonanga, it's kind of weird how men or other people. Okay, see, obviously, if it's not us, it's men.
Of course.
Really think it's complicated to know what really a woman wants. You've already said what you want.
Yeah.
So what is complicated about that?
I think what they don't get is how we say it.
Okay, the problem is how we present our wants in a need. And
Yeah.
I think it's a problem on our end.
No, it's also a
It is
problem on
a
their end.
it is a problem on our end because when you say things and you really mean things, what do you really want?
Okay, yeah, maybe, but I think you should learn to read the signs. With a woman, it's about the signs, the emotions, the moods.
What about you just being upfront with your person, telling them, babe, I want this and this and this and this, and then instead of like you expecting him to like read your moods and exactly know what you really want. For example, on your menses, you maybe have weird cravings, and then you are expecting your man to like just give you a period care, and maybe if you're not staying with him, you're in different separate places, they don't really even know whether you're in your menses. You just have a weird mood, and you expect him to read the mood and know that, bro, I'm mensing.
But you know me, I'm very weird. When I'm mensing, I'm the best. What? Akinasikianga tu niko nimependana na kuanga very joyful. I think I'm the opposite.
Maybe you're the opposite, but really, there are women who expect the
Yeah.
man to know I'm mensing and I'm craving certain things. Now,
Mm.
people have different cravings. There's a
Mm.
friend of mine who was, are we really friends? No.
Wow. Listen carefully, it could be you.
No, but really, we are not really friends,
Your
but
acquaintances.
we know each other.
Yeah.
Yes. So she was saying she was craving alcohol.
Huh.
I know.
But it will make her bleed more.
It's weird, right?
That's so
How
weird.
will a man know my girlfriend is mensing and she needs alcohol?
You don't know. Even me, I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Exactly. So we are really complicated.
Was she really craving or she just wanted to have a good time?
No, actually, she was saying she was trying to be. Is the right word? To stop drinking alcohol.
And then,
And then all of a sudden she's craving alcohol.
hey, that is a weird one.
That is a weird one. And another person wants something sweet, another person wants something salty.
Yeah.
How will you know as a man?
As a man, you
How
need
will you
you need
be
them
able to
to,
fulfill
some
your
of these things you just have to tell them.
exactly? So this is
Yeah.
where you'll start getting mad. Your man is not like taking note of your menses and doing something about it.
Hmm. Okay, that is one thing.
Exactly. We
But
are
some things are just common
just
sense.
complicated.
But some things are common sense. Like
Like
like when a guy tells a girl like,
mhm,
hey, I'm going to hang out with the boys,
mhm,
and then
mhm,
she's like, she's pissed.
mhm.
She doesn't have to tell you that she's pissed. You can just see from how she answers you, and then she's like, sawa tu. Sawa tu is not okay. You think you've been given permission to go. Mm-mm.
How about you just telling your man, I don't want you to go?
Ah, that is so hard.
How?
You
Already
want
when you
him,
tell
you
him,
don't
when
want
you tell
him.
him,
The
sour.
problem is, the problem is, you don't want him not to go
Mm.
because you've told him not to go. You don't want him not to go because he does not want to go.
See, you're already complicated. I don't understand what you're saying.
Like, you don't want it to be like, I have told him not
Not
to
to
go.
go.
I want him not to go because he's seeing that I'm not happy.
And
Yeah,
then he
like,
choose not to go.
yes.
No, I'll tell you, I don't want you to go, but you can go if you want. I already do not want you to go, but if you decide to go, that's on you. That's
But
better.
now it's hard for a girl to express, especially since you don't want to sound like you don't want him to go. Of course, utaki kusikikana, I don't want him to. But though it's complicated.
You're complicated. You come back to the same thing with how maybe if you're someone who goes out a lot, and then your man, you tell your boyfriend or your husband or your spouse, whatever it is, you tell him, babe, I'm planning to do this and this and this. I'm going out with my girlfriend, blah blah. I'm just going out. He will ask with who to do what? Exactly.
Even you will ask.
Listen, and then he will tell you, I don't think I don't want you to go. Upfront, if he does not want you to go, atakwambia tu staki uende.
Okay, but for a girl, it's so
Ama
hard.
anakupea restriction. If you want to go, make sure you're home by this time. Make sure blah blah blah. You know, atakupea rules.
Na utasikia ni kama unakaziwa, si ndio?
Utasikia unakaziwa, but
Na
yeah.
wewe utaki asikie unamkazia. That's why you
What
don't want to tell
asikie?
him, like,
No.
outright, don't go.
No, Mimi, if I don't want you to go, I'll tell you
Me,
I
if I
don't
don't
want you to go.
I'll be like, nitaboeka. And then I'll be like, ni sawa. Of course, umesikia hiyo, ni sawa. Just know that is, si sawa. Ukisikia tu, ni sawa. It's, no, just read the mood. Read the room.
No, I think we are complicated, really. And then also some other things is, what do you want? If you are like looking for a man right now, what would you look for?
Or if I was looking for a man, first, obviously, I need a man who is loyal.
How would you know someone is loyal when you meet them?
When you meet them, it can be hard to know. But obviously, you'll see how they act. There's those minor things, like maybe when he's speaking a call, he's excusing himself. Why? That's already something you'll be like, am I the only one? Or maybe you take pictures, obviously you were like, can I see the pictures? And then he's like, no, let me send them to you. Those are those small things you can start to take note of before you know if that guy is loyal. Something else, of course, I want a hardworking guy, because mwanaume ni effort, let's be honest.
How will you know that the guy is hardworking?
You can tell.
Okay.
Hardworking, you can tell.
Okay. What else?
Okay, hardworking, you can tell, maybe anaendanga job saa ngapi, maybe ukimpigia anakuanga akifanya nini. When that guy is always in the house, I'm just watching a movie, I'm just chilling, that guy is not hardworking. Men are out here looking for money. What else? He needs to be kind, he needs to be caring, he needs to be loving and attentive, so that you can know when I'm telling you something in parables.
What about physical?
Physical, I'm not really into the physical. I don't think I have a type, but I don't think I have a type physical.
Can you date a short man?
Yeah.
Shorter than you?
Yeah. But these short guys, they're usually so funny. What?
I'm just picturing you
With
someone who's shorter than you. You're short already.
The problem is, those short guys, me were friend zone sana.
Why do you friend zone them?
Because
you don't think
they're funny.
No, imagine you wouldn't want a funny man in the house.
How can I take a joke seriously?
No.
I don't know when the jokes stop and when the seriousness begins.
Imagine you don't friend zone them because they are funny. You friend zone them because you don't like short men.
No.
That is the truth.
I don't dislike short people.
I'm not saying you dislike them, but really you wouldn't go out with them. Just because I cannot go out with maybe a tiny man or a big man does not mean like I dislike either. It's just a preference.
You don't have a preference if you're short and you're mini. I don't care. You know, there are some things you can change. Obviously, pendi boy mnono. Those are some things you can change. But height, you can't really do anything about.
But I like my men big.
Because you're small and me, I'm big. I like my men small.
See, you have a preference. When you're big, you don't have a preference.
Yeah, I had not thought about the build, but I don't like big men. Like, see big ya gym, like big ya kunona.
Big ya gym?
Big ya gym. Big ya gym pia hapana.
Na mimi sasa I think it's just the opposite.
You like what your gym?
No, really.
But big-bodied people,
I don't have a problem with them. I think, I don't know, they're just amazing. In a way.
But I think they have big hearts. Big people have big hearts.
That's a lie.
They're so warm.
No, they are just warm in warmth, not in like hearts. If you're a terrible person, you're a terrible person, no matter how you look. Does not change.
Maybe.
Ni kama tu venye watu wanasemanga slim women have roho mbaya. Oh, sijui wako na nini.
I've never heard that one. The only one I've heard is watu wanakunywanga chai na sukari waniwamushene. Watu wakatufia.
Not really. But then again, si unajua uko na hizo preference zote. What did you want? Okay, if you're being honest, what you wanted before you like started going out with someone, is it really, did that person tick in all those things?
Of course not.
Exactly. Why? What changed?
No, you know, let me tell you, when I was younger, I had these standards.
What were your standards? So I think I could have asked, what did you really want when you're like younger?
Like maybe 2019 there.
20s.
Of course, I would have
19. What did you really want?
Even 19. I wanted tall, dark, handsome, of course, well built. Yani tu
how will you like, be slim and well built?
Like, unajua kuna slim yenye unakaa ni kama unaenda kukufa the next second.
And then there's
ni kama una afya.
There's slim builds.
And then there's slim, like that's just your physique. Yeah. Kuna ile slim yenye mtu anakuambia just eat. Sasa si hiyo. Kuna ile slim tu iko sawa, yeah. Sasa zile sasa unajua kila mtu alikuwa tall, dark and handsome nini hadi mkiwa high school, then una realize kumbe hata dark okay pia light skin na wakai vibaya, so uko like sawa acha tall ibaki, light skin acha tu iko tu sawa, light skin or dark skin iko sawa. Then you start dating, unafanyiwa character development, then you realize hizi physical standards zinasumbua. let me stop dismissing others because I'm thinking I'm really looking at the outward, but really what that matters is the inside. You can be looking good and you're good on the inside, you can be looking bad and you're good on the inside, but but obviously kuna zile zingine kuna pia darkness zingine nayo.
See, what do women really want?
Kuwa tu na a good tone, a good skin tone, don't be too dark.
See, you're already complicated. You want this, you want this, you want this, and then I want a dark person. No, really.
I'm telling you, I wanted a dark person, and then later on I realized
light is not so bad.
Light is not so bad.
Then later on you realize dark. I don't want too dark.
No, too dark has always been there. What about you?
Let me tell you. I will say I want this and this and this and this, and then I might say, no, mimi nakwanga mtu, I love money, really. But and I will tell you, kama venye, so we had a discussion about money. Would you go out with someone who's earning less, who's younger than you, who is what? And I'll always tell you that. Maybe I will not go out with someone who's younger than me, or not go out with someone who earns less than me. I'll go out with this type of person. I'll not go out with this type of person. Or I'm looking at someone who's this, and I don't know. By the way, I don't have a physical like preference. Ile I want this and this and this. Unajua kuna wasichana
wanasemanga. But you had it when you were younger.
Okay, I have always been. Unaona venye if this is a kind of slim man and a more built, I'll be more attracted
to the built one.
To the built one. That is attraction. But I will go out with the other person if they are a better person. Unaona?
Yeah, the inside matters.
Like you're attractive. You're attractive,
yeah,
but I wouldn't go out with you because tunaanza kuongea na wewe, I'm like, alafu nilikuwa always nakwanga, it's our perception about someone that makes them attractive. When you actually learn or start knowing them, you realize this person was not really attractive in the first place. You are just attracted to them. It's your perception about them. When that changes, they are not attractive anymore.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I also had another standard that I need someone who is older than me by 5 years.
Then,
no.
I also had that one, but mimi nilikuwa 3 and above, 3 to 10.
Me, I was like 5 to 8.
3 to 10. What happened?
Hi.
3 to 10. Oh, I want someone who's financially stable. This is what we want. I want a man who's financially stable. I want a man who's good looking. I want someone who's God-fearing. I want someone who is older than me. I want someone who's spiritual. I want blah, 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 blah. But let me tell you for facts, if you see me with a person, if you see me settling down with a person, I settle down with them because they are kind. Because we have a connection and because we have a vibe. Every other thing will not matter.
Yeah.
Every other thing.
I think that those standards are just for the initial attraction.
Yes.
They're not really what you're looking for.
You're looking for because mimi nimepatana na watu wanakaa vizuri.
But it takes a while before you realize.
Unapatana na mtu this girl looks so nice.
Something else that turns me off. You look good, you have a good physique and everything, then unangoa. Imagine me, hapo tu ninamaliza story.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it depends with the degree of kungoa.
Kwanza these people will look really good. Yeah.
Akishaongea. But mostly hiyo issue inasumbuanga madem wasupu wakamba.
Hata Wakikuyu wengine kwanza wa Murang'a. Unaona toto si toto. Wait till she speaks. What?
But unajua, I also feel like kuongea ni kitu you can train someone. You can teach them.
If by now they've not been trained,
they can change.
By this age, if they're still talking like that, you know, at least maybe like in high school, tukiingia class form 1, obvious in our class there were some people walikuwa wanangoa, but by the time tunamaliza form 4, you've been laughed at, you've been trolled, people have made jokes on you. Yani tu inabidi tu you change.
And then everything can see, it's just how you talk. You can learn.
Plus it's the environment.
Yes.
So if you didn't change in high school, then you went to college, you didn't change. Then you went to work, you didn't change. You think I will change you?
No.
It's not possible.
I think there's ile degree yenye ni tolerable.
Yeah, like for small words, that's okay.
Unajua kuna mtu, the only problem they have is L and R. And then that one is not too shouting. The other person is sha na cha. Do you know, like, sorry, you might turn down a person who is sha cha and take up someone who is LR.
Me, I'm not.
Ukweli, ni ukweli.
I'm not.
Because the degree is not so noticeable.
Me, L and R, I will notice.
You will notice, but it's not so noticeable.
But
it's not like sha.
But heri hiyo ya L na R na sha na chu and all of that. And like someone who talks like, sasa unanjua, tulikuwa tuna, like the accent. They are wanangoa,
wako na accent. By then you can unaweza kuwa unangoa na huna accent. True,
yeah.
true.
That one is okay.
That one is very attractive actually. Because you can learn.
That one you can do that. Change. But then you have an accent, unangoa, yeah. No.
Maybe what's Sinona already kama sahizi, if there's someone who wanted me based on what we discuss here, and then they hear me saying different things, don't you think I'm complicated? Or do I really want?
We want a lot of things, but you don't get everything you want.
I'm just saying women are complicated.
To some level.
Not to some level, we're just complicated. I will expect, maybe it's, for example, come on, maybe it's my birthday, and I'm going out with someone. I want them to send me flowers, but I don't want them to send me the flowers because I asked.
The same thing I was saying. I don't want to tell them to go out, not to go out. I want them not to go out because of their own free will because they're saying I'm not comfortable. You want to be sent flowers,
but I'm not really
want to ask him to send you
flowers because you don't want him to send flowers. Ikue si ati alikutumia juu anataka, alikutumia juu uliitisha.
Exactly, same thing.
Sasa unaona this one is different because I really love flowers, but you're feeling like I shouldn't send you flowers because unafeel kuninunulia maua ni wastage of money. Or you're like, instead of like me buying you the flowers, why not buy you something else like a gift?
Whichever way ataamua kuni gift me, I don't care.
So unaona, as in unaona, yeah, ataona.
I prefer flowers
with a gift.
Okay, you prefer flowers in a gift.
I prefer flowers with a gift.
Together.
Yes. Okay. How would you like send me flowers peke yake?
And chocolate? Flowers and chocolate together.
Hiyo ni kama tu. It is not like a hype day.
Just a normal day.
Just a normal day to remind me you love me.
Oh wow. Men, be creative.
Flowers are so amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, buy yourself flowers.
Okay. And you just surprised. I act surprised.
Oh my God. What? These flowers are so beautiful.
Someone at work who used to do that. So what happened is their friend, she was staying with another person. I don't know if they are friends or colleagues, but they were sitting in the same area. So she received flowers. And then because I think she felt she's better, like better looking, better. There's these girls who feel like they're better than others. They feel like you're like, for example, me and you, I'm like, yo bro, you're slim and blah blah blah, and then I'm like this and this and this and this. Why you? You're not, So I think that is what triggered her to send herself flowers and then act like it is a man who sent the flowers.
Wow.
I know. Mimi ninaweza jitumia na surprise and I'll not lie about it. Why do I have to lie about it? I love
You're appreciating yourself.
I'm just loving myself. I did well. Love me. But previously nilikuwa naona mtu kukutumia maua si hata heri angenitumia hizo do.
But sasa pesa ya maua utafanya nini nayo?
Basically, hata kama you cannot do anything, I'm like, you've spent like probably 1,000 or 1,500 on flowers. Just send me the 1,500. I can buy something else.
But now you're appreciating flowers.
Now if we started dating then, and now right now you wouldn't know what to gift me. Because previously I wanted these. Now I feel like flowers are amazing. Kitambo nilikuwa like, bro, kwa nini unitumie flowers? Si unipe do.
Yeah. That's
Kitambo nilikuwa like, oh, why do a wedding? Now I'm like, you need to do a wedding.
Yeah. The same way, like when you get into a relationship early, you need to understand that this person you're dating will not remain the same years to come. They evolve, they are growing, they are changing. At our favorite food will change. Even maybe what used to excite them will change. Maybe they liked going out, they were hype, maybe they'll just prefer when they're older kukaa kwa nyumba. Same with guys. Keep on going on dates with your women. Ask them what is happening.
The problem is when I ask you what you really want, you will tell me something different, or you will run short of words to tell me what you really want because you don't want me to take you in a certain way. You're afraid of how I'm going to perceive it. And what sets us apart from men are not afraid to tell you. Unless this man is feeling like you're doing them a favor going out with them.
Na favor unaipenda.
It's the truth. Otherwise, why would you not tell someone what you really want? Because you're afraid ukimwambia atakasirika, hutaki akasirike, akuache. Hutaki akasirike.
Sasa madem huwa wanakosa kusema because they're being done a favor.
No, some of them, they just are afraid of what the man will
how they will
react to it. Lakini unaona kama wewe dem, najua, if you tell them, imagine it would be, men, do you agree? Will it be better for you if we just told you what you really want? If I want you to send me flowers, I want you to send me flowers. It's easier. If I want it, it will be easier to make me happy.
Like surprises.
It will be, as much as you like surprises, you have to tell him. If amekutumia kitu utaki unamwambia, no, I really do. Thank you for doing this, but I would have preferred this.
So next time fanya hivi.
They will surprise you still, but they will surprise you with something that you really would want.
Then I think they should just take a course on women.
No, not really. You just can be honest with your partner.
It's not about honesty. It's about how to deliver. You know, I might be telling you, but I'm not telling you outright.
See, just then tell me outright. It will be better for men if you as a person learn how to communicate.
But I think here is where it comes to, like, if you're afraid to tell them because you're afraid of the reaction, then text.
Why are you afraid of the reaction?
No, sometimes.
Unless
it's not me, I'm not afraid.
Unajua ni kwa nini? I think ni ile issue ya mostly inakuanga you're afraid of how this person will be because you don't like how they react. Their reaction towards things is the problem. It's not you asking. Why not tell them, babe, I really love you, but I don't like how you react when things don't go your way. I don't know how you react when I tell you no.
But some things are inbuilt.
No, they're not inbuilt, because next time when you're telling him something, he told you something that you're really against it, you won't be afraid to tell him no, because already you've talked about it. You've told him, kwa nini una react hivyo? Why are you reacting like a big baby because I told you no?
You know, something that can help you when you're having a partner, who you're afraid of their reaction or how they will perceive things. The best thing to do is talk to them when they're in a good mood, preferably in a public place. Like maybe you've gone out for food. Yeah, that's the right time. When you're having something you're afraid to talk about, just talk to them when they're in a good mood. Na mko nje. Don't wait for it to build up, and then ile siku yenye umekasirika ama they are angry, that's when you're telling
them true. That's so wrong.
Just try, and the timing is a problem.
Timing is a problem. So that is why I'm saying, if you're afraid of how they react, you need to find time.
Yeah, but exactly don't tell them when they're reacting.
No, not when they're reacting. Prior to, you tell them that I don't like how you react. When I tell you no, when I tell you something that you're against, I don't know how we resolve our issues.
Exactly.
I don't like how it's always me who is compromising.
Exactly.
Because unajua kama unaogopa kuambia boyfriend kitu ama kumwambia no, na mkioana.
That's why I'm saying ni timing. Bora ujue tu timing. When you see he's in a good mood, go out, maybe have a soda kwa duka or whatever, and then you talk. Or maybe when you're out for a walk. Don't do it at when you guys mnarushiana maneno alafu mwambie hata sipendi vile wewe una react.
Hadi sipendi vile unangorota.
Hadi sipendi vile wewe unangorota. Hata kwanza ukikuja nyumbani hata wewe unihug. Tell them when they're in a good mood.
But I think unaona bad behaviors that really comes out to be a problem later is because they were not pruned in the early stages of a relationship. Unajua when you're starting the relationship, you're building it. It's the foundation. Now unajua mostly people don't address those things because they don't want. Si unajua I'm so into you, I don't want to make you angry. That is why mostly utapata hawataki kuambia partners wao ukweli kwa sababu anaogopa vile ata react na they are already so much in love with this person. They don't want to hurt them, or they don't want to feel like they are too much. They don't feel like they are. Exactly.
The same way you said about that relationship, they did not address it, they did not prune it early enough. The same way, you cannot, some people think that if they're having issues when they are dating, they think that marriage will solve their issues.
It will not solve their issues.
It will not solve your issues.
It will actually escalate them.
Yeah, they will become even more
and worse. If you don't like how someone like places the dishes, tell them when you're ready, like ajue, is this something I'll compromise?
Yeah.
If you guys go to each other's place, when you come to my place, there's a certain way you do things. And ukikuja kwako nitapata vile kwako kunakaa, then I'll start feeling like, am I really comfortable with you throwing the socks venye unazi? Am I okay with you piling up, unajua? Am I okay with how your kitchen looks? Am I okay with blah blah, unaona? And then after, if I'm not addressing it right now, if I find something that it's not comfortable with me, I will ask. If it's something that I can compromise, it's something that I should know. If this relationship is going somewhere, I should be ready to compromise this for a very long time until to change habits. There are habits that can be changed.
There
are others that, kama socks, akirusha si nitaokota. Nitaokota leo, kesho kutwa. The 10th time, ye mwenyewe ataona
acha nirushe kwa basket
kwenye inafaa juu anaona akizirusha hapa mimi nikuje nichukue nirushe siku ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu, ya nne atakuwa akiona.
Even things like actually your guy is cheating and then you're thinking when you get married he'll become loyal.
Ulisikia wapi?
It's a lie. Ati ufikirie now he's going to respect your vows. No. Doesn't work like that.
Imagine men invest where they see value in everything. They invest. I think I love men.
You love men.
It's amazing to be a man because most of them they don't pretend unless they don't pretend how they feel about something.
True.
Most of them.
True.
And then when a man wants you, they invest in you. You don't even have to ask them, do you really love me? You'll see how they react. If they don't want you to do something, they'll tell you, I don't want you to go.
Yeah.
And then when you ask
outright,
why don't you want me to go? Atakupa reason kwa nini unaenda blah 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 blah.
Ama pia kama ana reason atakwambia.
Atakwambia tu juu sitaki uende. I don't have to have a reason.
Exactly.
I know. Unaona wewe hutaanza tu kucomplicate maneno. If they want you and they will create time to be with you, they will call you, they will do everything.
It's true.
But sasa wewe
mimi
utaanza kuona if I'm calling him too much, ataanza kuona I'm needy, I'm desperate.
Unajua hata dem akiamua ku exit, she's usually the sweetest. Utaacha utashtuka.
Ukishachoka
unamwambia babe, leo sitakuja, niko out na maboys. Sawa babe, enjoy. babe, sijui hatutapatana nini. Ni sawa, hata niko busy. When she's okay with everything, even the things she was not okay with kitambo,
then it's a problem as well.
That's a problem. That's why girls are so complicated. Hata ukiachwa na dem, imagine ujuangi.
Unajua sasa sisi, we emotionally leave you before we physically leave you.
Yeah.
So, and it's a good thing for us.
It's still complicated.
It is not complicated.
Hey,
that one is not complicated.
Mwanaume akikuacha tu ataanza madharau.
As a men, actually, it's the same thing for men. They leave you. Actually, wow, sasa hapa they are complicated in these aspects because they don't want to break up with you. They want to mistreat you
so that you break up with
them.
That
you break up with them.
It's true.
So that they stop doing this and this, and they used to do this and this and that. They used to a lot of things. Call you in the morning, text you during the day to know how you're doing, or call you, and then wanaacha.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. Unajua kuna wenye ni wabaya, brutal, watakwambia tu, lakini most men, because they are nice.
Mi heri ukue brutal niambie mapema.
Because they are nice, they don't want to hurt you. Wanaanza kuona the sacrifice that you've made. They start seeing what you've done for them, and then they start feeling, how do I tell her? I cannot stand telling her, so let me just be distant. Niache. Lakini sisi madem, we can be very unfeeling and very ungrateful.
Dem kwanza akikasirika, they don't care what you've done for them.
We can be we are very ungrateful. Lakini men will always remember what you did for them.
True.
They always, asa kama you guys are not okay anymore, they will sit down sometime and maybe tell their friends, this girl by there, asa kama this and this and this didn't work, this and this and this, they were excellent. But
something else, even if women are ungrateful generally, some things that women say when they're angry, imagine they don't really mean them. It can be just in the moment. Like, umekasirika, then you just tell that person, hata unipendangi, hata unimtreatingi hivi. That time is because she's angry.
I think you need both ways.
But mostly women say things that can hurt.
Hata men. Yeah. There's a person like we were talking with, and then when I approached something that I really didn't like, how they reacted was like, and it changed my perception about them totally, because they just couldn't take a negative critique.
Yeah.
So why am I with you if I cannot tell you I don't really like it when you do this?
Yeah, and you told
then you start and then I tell you in a good way and in a good environment, and then how you react is out of proportion.
Maybe that was a narcissist.
No, he was not really a narcissist, but his reaction was not okay. So
then you move on. Next patient.
Actually, not next patient, tunaweza kujiambia huyu hakuna mahali tunaenda. And that's it. And then
unaanza
ku drift. So unaona pia sisi in both way could drift. Men and women drift equally. They start like,
but I think there's a certain age mtu hufika naona hakuna hata haja tuende tukidrift. Unamwambia tu, by the way haiwezi. You just tell them, by the way, so some points just not working.
So hebu tuambieni watu, what do you think? Do you really think women are complicated? Should we do better? Should we learn how to communicate? Should we learn how to ask things? Would you, as a man, want me to tell you what I really want, or you want to surprise me with and learn me and know what would excite me? Is it better, or would it be better for me to just tell you this is what I want? What do you think, guys? Are we complicated? Men, women, do you think men are complicated equally?
Also, men, please try and learn your women.
Women, try to be more honest. Try to say out what you really want.
True.
Don't even care how they will react. Also, sometimes put yourself first, because utaishi kufikiria sitaki akasirike, utaishi hivyo hadi lini. You'll compromise so much, and then you'll end up not being in a you'll end up being in an unhappy relationship. It's not worth it, baby girl. Prune that relationship when it's still young.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Like, share, and subscribe.
We love you.
Mwah.